Great. So starting with our seated meditation, and I will let you know when it's time to use the playlist if you have that, or if you want to play your own music, that's also acceptable. So welcome to your yoga mat, to your yoga practice. Okay, just making sure that we have the right settings there for the recording. So as you set yourself up for seated meditation, make sure that you're inviting comfort. And before you close your eyes, I want you to go ahead and just scan the room. If you have a window in your view, you can scan outside the window. There's this quality of bringing our awareness inside towards our center, but we can also use that same perception, that same knowing to draw the outside, this location, maybe the weather, that quality of nature, bring that here into the space, into the room. So I know it's raining where I am. I want to call in some of that cleansing, natural cleansing. And then when you're ready, you'll start to close the eyes in this effort to come towards your center. So it's a slowing down, it's a simplicity, doing less. So as you let that outside natural landscape swirl around the comfort and security of the building you're sitting in, you can also create that same environment within your body, your mind. Maybe there's those outside to do list action items, swirling thoughts, just letting those be, not trying to control them or stop them, just turning towards comfort, turning towards stillness, peace, the calm within the storm. Noticing the placement of your hands on your body or in your lap. Before we move into our period of silence, can you create a little bit more lift through the spine, a little bit more of that regal, royal posture? Spine is working. And you're flowing with the breath. So you can use the breath as an anchor point. You can use stillness as an anchor point. No matter what's happening around you, just coming back to your place of attention, focus, this present moment. accentuating the exhale to come back together, and noticing which parts of your body you feel the most movement with your breath. Where is that located? Sitting a little bit taller, you can start to feel this separation between upper body and lower body. So, lifting the heart and bringing even a little bit more attention towards the back body. So, if you were placing a hand right at the back of the heart, where would that be? Can you use that to create more lift through the upper core, neck, even a slight lift through the crown of the head? You might even feel that lift through the roof of the mouth. And then oppositional line of energy reaching down through the pelvis into the earth. Before we come into movement, let's just take a hand mudra. So you'll bring all of your fingertips touching and the thumbs touching. So it's almost as if you have your hands and your fingers just around an invisible ball here, a sphere. And you can rest them in the lap or rest them at the heart, whatever feels best for you. So there's this concept of following our desires, following what feels good. And so I'll invite you as we move through the yoga practice today to just come towards the simplicity of letting your body guide you, that sense of wanting to have an extra support, wanting to take a modification, wanting to put the back knee down, wanting to reach a little bit further, whatever that is, just seeing that as an expression of this desire. Oftentimes we get pretty lofty and we expect so much from ourselves, even in this idea of creating goals, creating that manifestation, those bigger intentions for who we want to be, what we want our future lives to look like. But let's just keep it simple right here today on the yoga mat, knowing that that simplicity, even those choices around how you're moving your body through this class, is just enough of that compass, that guiding, that guiding light, that guiding presence to take you from this moment into the next. Breath into breath, moment into moment. And so as we bring the hands heart center Anjali Mudra, you're just pressing the palms right from there. So the fingertips are still touching. There's maybe even more of a grounded sense using the palms, pressing together, right and left sides of the body, of your brain. This grand conjunction at the center of your body. If you started to slouch, just go ahead and pick up that center line, maybe even your lower core starting to wake up a little bit. Calling on your intention, mantra, motivation, dedication, inspiration, something that feels good that you'll carry with you through this yoga practice, maybe through the rest of this day or this evening towards sleep. If you don't have one, you can try on I am safe. Slowly releasing your hands to the lap, starting to open your eyes. We're going to take our breath with you. If you are using the playlist, we're going to go ahead and turn it on right now. 3, 2, 1, play. And so we'll come to our easy shoulder circles. So we're bringing that waking up like quality to the upper spine. Inhale, shoulders come up. Exhale, around and down. Always remembering we have this silent agreement that we're here to move together, sacred agreement that you get to listen to your body, taking any modifications or variations at any time. Let's do 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keeping with that simplicity, we'll reach the left arm up towards the sky. You can look up, reach up, whatever feels good. Exhale, hands in your lap. We'll just do a couple more, reaching up, other side. Exhale. And so as you create that reach, you get maybe a little bit of a side bend. And this time we will take a side bend. So you can take the right arm out to the side or cross it across your lap, whatever feels good for you. Arching up and over. And then come through the center, tee the arms over to the other side. Keep both sit bones to the earth. Inhale up and over. We'll pause this time, take a couple of wrist circles. Open and close the hand. Opening up energy channels in the palm of the hand. And then we'll sweep that arm all the way up and around to the other side. Feel that lift and side stretch. Add on the wrist circles. Other direction. We'll sweep the arm up and around, take us up and over. And then this time, let's just sweep the arm in front of us like you're going to hug a big beach ball. And then inhale, open it wide, turn your sternum towards the ceiling. Exhale, slight contraction as you round over the big beach ball. Inhale, open it up. Let's do one more. Exhale, like a big bear hug. Inhale, and then this time sweep the arm up and around to take you to the other side. Inhale, just draw that arm towards a T and then take that hug, slight contraction forward. Inhale, take your sternum towards the sky. Opening up upper torso. And feel that anchoring of your shoulder towards the back body. Let's do one more. Exhale. Inhale, open it up. This time, sweep the arm, taking you to the center, tee your arms. And then exhale, we're gonna cat-cow, seated cat-cow, and round over the ball. Inhale, sit tall, maybe a slight arch. Starting to open up the chest and the arms, just taking it to whatever range of motion feels good for you. Inhale. Exhale. Using your belly button to find that contraction between front body, back body. Exhale. Last one, tee the arms. This time we're going to take opposite elbows over the head. Pause here. Anchor your shoulders towards the spine. Yeah, if you feel any nooks or crannies that need a little extra love, go ahead and get in there. Otherwise, you're just creating length through the spine. Inhale, arms to a T. See if you can put the other forearm in front. So it's the opposite, maybe awkward grasp. Can you lift through the chest, but keep the shoulders away from the ears? Might feel like nothing's happening. Can you lift your lower core? Creating stability from your foundation all the way up, spiraling up through the spine, crown of the head. Freedom in the breath. Inhale, tee the arms. Exhale, if you have a support, move it out of the way. We're going to come towards our tabletop. So shoulders stacking over the wrists, hips stacking over the knees. And we're going to turn on the hands just a slight rock forward and back, maybe just even 2 inches. So starting to press down into the knuckles. So we're already starting to train our hands to create that stability that helps to protect the shoulders and the neck. Can you lift your belly? So you're creating that plank quality in the torso. Let's do 2 more. We're still moving pretty slowly here, connecting with the breath. And then inhale to neutral. And your choice, you'll either take your cat cow, or you're going to take your hip circles, or maybe you combine the two. Whatever feels good for you right now. A little barrel roll of the belly. Maybe you add on your head. What's happening with your hands? You let the breath guide you deeper into your body for that wisdom to know what needs a little bit of extra space, what needs a little bit more buoyancy. If you need to get even, make sure you do the other side. Maybe just doing a couple more so we can join together at the center. Last one. Come towards neutral spine. Press your back of your head towards the sky so upper core is really engaged. And then what's happening with the arms? Can you externally rotate that upper arm so you're turning the eye of the elbow towards each other, but you don't need to go too far. And sometimes to find that sweet spot, if you do want to see how far you can go to the outer range, that end quality of your range, and then just back off maybe halfway. And then that can be that sweet spot, that place where you can find the most stability. And then we're going to side bend. So you're drawing your shoulder towards the hip, doesn't matter which side. And then other way. I always feel a little bit like a snake when I do this one. Can you keep your belly lifted as you move from one side to the other? More energy through the feet or the shins. Good. 2 more. Okay, come towards neutral, and then we're just gonna do 2 cat-cow. Drop your belly, lift your gaze forward towards the top of the mat, or maybe towards the sky. Exhale, rounding your spine. Really let your head hang, gravity taking over. Last one. Exhale. Inhale, neutral. Draw the right foot towards the back of the mat. Inhale, right arm lifts. Exhale, we're gonna thread the needle right here. Yep, you got it. And you can rest your right cheek on the mat, and you're just testing your balance to keep that right foot up. Where do you feel strong? What can relax and release? Left hand underneath the left shoulder to press up and out of it. Woo, all the way to the sky. Exhale through the center. Right knee comes next to the left. Let's take 2 cat-cow to reset. Flowing with your breath. Inhale, neutral. Left foot back of the mat. So you're already charging up, pressing through the heel, working that left quad. Inhale, left arm towards the sky. And then exhale, dive it under, thread the needle. And again, we don't have to go all the way to that end range to gain the benefit of the shape. Create more length, more breath. Keep pressing through that left heel. Right hand underneath right shoulder. Press into that hand to come out of it. Ooh. Inhale, left arm towards the sky. Exhale through the center. And then this time, let's take the right foot back of the mat and then take our modified plank. So spin the back heel down and then inhale, reach it up. Right arm reaches. And then if you want, you can take the quad stretch, grab that right foot. A little bit more pressure, right foot into the right hand. Release the foot. Exhale through the center. Back towards tabletop. Okay, let's take cat-cow 2 times. Exhale. Okay, left foot back of the mat. We're taking that side plank variation. You guys can still hear me? Okay, inhale. Charge up that back leg. Take the balance, or maybe you want to grab the left foot for the quad stretch. And you can press lots of energy through the right shin to create stronger balance. Long spine, flowing with your breath. Okay, release the foot. Exhale to come out of it, tabletop, child's pose. If it's comfortable, you can do the tented fingertips. Draw your wrists away from the earth, forearms reaching up, creating space at the front of the armpit for that lymphatic region. Inhale, tabletop. Okay, right foot to the back of the mat again. Toes are touching. And now stick your right foot towards the sky. And we're just going to pulse it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If your wrists are sensitive, you can always come up onto the knuckles. And then we're just going to straighten and bend the leg. So keep it at the height of your hip. And then bend. Inhale, straight. Exhale, bend. Keep your belly lifted. Last one. Inhale, bend. And now we're going to tap the right knee behind the left leg. Cross it. Inhale, kick back up towards the sky. Cross it again. 2. Pick it back up. Last one. Cross. Pick it back up. And then this time, take your right knee all the way around to the right shoulder. And back to the sky. Exhale all the way around. Right knee, right shoulder. Inhale, kick it back up towards the sky. Last one. Inhale back up. Now combine them. So we're going to take that right knee behind the left leg, cross it, and then all the way around to the right shoulder. 3. Cross it. 2. Last one. Cross it. Bring it all the way around. Right foot to the sky. And then pause here. Or we're going to take the left arm and reach it back. See if you can grab the foot. Woo. More energy through the left shin to create that balance. Okay, and we're going to end with my not so favorite. We're going to extend the left arm out in front, right leg behind, everything straight, and then knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. If it's too much, you can keep your foot on the earth and your hand on the shoulder, and pause right there. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, replace your hand to the earth, knee next to the left knee. And then let's take a couple hip circles, one direction, other direction. Okay, 2 cat-cow, reset your spine. Inhale. Can you turn on the hands, turn on the arms? Exhale, drop your head. Last one, out on your breath. Tabletop position, find that plank quality. Left foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, kick it towards the sky, and then pulse it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, straighten the leg, and then bend it. So right here, you're already squaring off your hips, pressing the earth away. Last one. That left foot towards the sky, and now tap the left knee behind the right leg, cross it behind. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, cross. Inhale, kick. Exhale. Inhale, kick that left foot to the sky. Pause. Now draw your knee all the way around to the left armpit. Inhale, kick that foot back up. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale, left foot to the sky. Pause. Now we're going to put them together. So cross behind and then all the way around. I like to call that one, or somebody I heard once call it, good dog, bad dog. Okay, around, tap, foot towards the sky, cross it behind. Last one. Towards the sky. Okay, this time we're going to switch the order. So stick that left leg long, add on your left arm, and we're going to take elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Last one. Inhale, reach, pause, or grab the left foot with that right hand. I don't think I forgot anything. Release the foot. And then exhale, tabletop to cat-cow. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, child's pose. Really let yourself enjoy it. Knees can come wide so that your torso falls through the legs, forehead touching the earth. You can always take your hands in that kickstand position to rest your head on your hands like so. Reach your arms out as far as they'll go in front of you. Spread your fingers. Already glue your knuckles to the mat. Tuck your toes, downward dog. Bend one knee and then the other. Walk it out. Create that movement in the lower body, but can you create lots of stability through the arms as if your hands are turning into your legs? Pillar-like quality. And remember, finding that sweet spot. You're not going to the end range of external rotation in the arms. You're finding that place where you can really create a strong foundation to relax your neck. Okay, we're going to windshield wiper the feet. So the heels are going to drop to the left, getting a twist, a little bit of a twist in the hips. Inhale, up and over. So outside edge of the right foot, inside edge of the left foot. We'll do that a couple more times. Can you press more into the thumb side of the hand? Shoulders don't move. Exhale, up and over. Inhale back to the center, and then do what you like. If you want to create that movement, maybe a child's pose, walk it out. And you can always bend the knees slightly and stick your tail towards the sky. Feet are hip width apart. And now I want to create a little bit of movement here. So we're going to take the shoulders towards the ears, turtle up the neck, and then exhale, create space, drawing the shoulders away, space along the front of the collarbones. One more time. Inhale, press away. Exhale, create that space between your ears and your shoulders. Pause. Lift your belly. Press your chest towards your thighs. Good. Okay, bend your knees, walk your feet towards your hands. Uttanasana, top of the mat. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Turn on your legs, lengthen out your spine. Last one. And then standing tall, Tadasana, rolling up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands at your sides. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, hands through your heart. 2 more times. Inflate your lungs. Exhale, hands through the heart. This time, reach up and dive forward. Uttanasana, forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands. We're going to step the right foot back, high plank. Step the left foot back. Okay, drop your knees. Straighten your legs. See if you can keep the torso the same and just drop the knees. Inhale, straight. Exhale, bend. Pause. Half chaturanga with the arms. Elbows come towards the ribs. Inhale, straighten your arms. Straighten your legs. Okay, your choice. Knees either up or down. It's that half chaturanga. So you're not going all the way. You're just starting to bend and then inhale straight. 2 more. This time, lower all the way to the earth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, baby cobra. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inflate the lungs to help lift behind the heart. Pause, holding up this time. We're going to take the hands as wide as the mat. Come towards your tented fingertips, but squeeze your elbows in. Keep your gaze towards the top of the mat and just listen to me so you don't have to tweak your neck here. Pick up the belly and just draw length at the low spine. Tops of the feet and the toes are still touching. And now you can take your elbows towards the sky so it's more of a goalpost and drop one shoulder and then the other. And you can kind of look over the opposite elbow through the center and then drop one shoulder, look over opposite elbow. Inhale. I just learned this one last week and I love it. And so you can really drop the elbow. So similar to what we do when we're in that goddess, when we're in goddess and we're, twisting and dropping one shoulder and the other. Make sure you feel even. It's a nice bicep stretch. Exhale through the center. Hands underneath the shoulders. And then draw back, child's pose. Create length for your spine. You can tent the fingertips. Or if you want, bend at the elbows. Take your hands towards the base of the skull. Or rest your hands at the upper traps. One more breath. Just let yourself be here. Reach your arms long, downward dog. Feet come together. Lift your right leg high. Exhale, step it forward, high crescent. Take your time to get there and make sure you're not standing on the balance beam. So right foot over towards the right, left foot over towards the left, so that you can make the balance really easy. Inhale, arms reach to the sky when you're ready. Pulling that lower belly, lower core up, away from that front thigh. You got it. One more breath. Power up your back leg, super straight, pressing through that back heel. We're going to come to easy twist, left hand towards the earth. And let's just take a couple wrist circles here. Other direction. Hands to the earth. Step the back foot up, maybe just 1 foot distance. And then straighten that front leg, pyramid variation with the back heel up. You can use your blocks if you need them to create length for the spine. And if you need a deeper hamstring stretch, go ahead and flex out that front foot. Are you needing to feel a little bit more? Take your right thumb into the right hip crease and just coax that outer right hip towards the back of the mat. You should feel it now. Long spine. Okay, bend the front knee, come towards Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Drop the back knee. Inhale, arms reach up. We're going to take a side bend. You can either grab the left wrist or take opposite elbows, whatever feels good for you. Side bend up and over. Yep, towards the right, towards your front leg. Inhale to the center, 2 more times. Exhale. So create that lift through the low belly. And if you need to drop the hips closer to the earth, go ahead. Inhale up. Exhale up and over. I don't know if you can hear me burp on the earbuds. Inhale up. Release the hands or reach it up. And then exhale, hands to your heart, hands to the earth. We're going to take our half split. So draw the hips back over the back knee, straighten the front leg. Getting your hamstring stretch here. And then if you want to add on, take your hands, both hands over to the right, and you can use your blocks. Okay, come back to the center. You got this. Bend the front leg, straighten the back leg, crescent position. We're coming back to easy twist. And now we're going to stand up. Keep facing towards the right. So you're in the twist, left arm reaching forward, right arm reaching back. Pause. If you want to reverse it, go ahead. Inhale, come back to that twist, and then crescent facing forward. Both arms reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart, to the earth. Move through your version of vinyasa. You can lower your body to the earth. Baby cobra, reverse plank, child's pose on your way to downward dog. Feet come together, left leg lifts. Create lots of energy through that left heel. What's happening with the arms? Can you squeeze your elbows towards each other? Step it forward, high crescent. Take your time to set up the legs. Come off the balance beam. And when you're ready, arms reach up. Pausing here for a couple breaths. Super straight back leg, straighter than you think it needs to be. We're really working that right quad. Belly's lifted up away from the left quad. One more breath. Exhale, easy twist, right arm to the earth. Roll out your wrist. Is the back leg still super straight? Good. Other direction, that wrist. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step the back foot up, maybe 1 foot distance, wherever you need it, but the back heel stays up as we take this pyramid variation. Anytime I'm doing a hamstring stretch, so naturally the muscle is lengthening. Can you imagine the muscle widening? So a horizontal spreading across the back of the leg. If you need to intensify the stretch, flex your left foot. Take your left thumb to the left hip crease. Draw that outer hip back. Lengthen out your spine. And one more breath. Okay, bend the front knee, drop the back knee. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Inhale, arms reach up. We're going to take our side bend, your version. You can grab the right wrist or opposite elbow up and over. Inhale to the center. There's still the co-contraction, front body working with the back body, up and over. Inhale up. Keep space between your shoulders and your ears. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, back to the center. Release the hands, both arms reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart, hands to the earth. We're gonna straighten the front leg, half split. Ardha Hanumanasana, long spine. If you don't have blocks, you can move them out of the way. That helps to create as if we had longer arms so the spine can stay long. And if you want to add on, take both hands over outside the left leg. Keep the outer left hip drawing back. Staying right where you are. I have a cramp, so I'm just going to shake out my leg. One more breath. And then back to the center. We're going to bend that front leg, straighten the back leg, so that crescent lunge in the legs. We're coming to our easy twist again. And then stand tall. First, power up the back leg, and then this left arm is going to reach towards the back of the room, right arm towards the front of the room. Pause, or you can reverse it. Bring the torso all the way back up. Reach palm to palm. Inhale, both arms towards the sky, face forward, hands to the earth. Your version of vinyasa. That can be straight to downward dog, straight to child's pose, or flow through. We're already finding that quality of desire in the body. Okay, right foot is going to step forward. Warrior two, spin the back foot down. Power up your back leg again, super straight. Flip the front palm up. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Pause, both palms are facing down. Flip the front palm, reach it forward, reverse it again. Take a side bend. Pause here. Straighten your front leg so it's a reverse. Exhale, bend into that front leg. Inhale, straight, reverse triangle. Bend it, pause. You're in your reverse warrior. Inhale, bring the torso back up, warrior two. And then now we're gonna come to triangle. So if you need to draw the back foot up a little bit, straighten your front leg. And then your front arm's gonna reach forward till you can't reach anymore. Keep going, keep going. And then add on your arms for your Trikonasana triangle pose. If you need to grab the block, go ahead. What is happening with your front arm with the external rotation of that humerus bone, your upper arm bone? So we can already use that eye of the elbow to help create even more space between the right shoulder and right ear. We'll use the top arm, swing it down, and then carry your body all the way back up. Sit into your warrior two. We'll reverse it again. Inhale, warrior two, side angle. Keep the front leg bent. Reach your front arm forward, and then you can take your hand to the earth or elbow to the knee. We'll keep the top arm reaching all the way up towards the sky. Take the half bind if you want it. And if you want to add on even more for your core, now you're going to take that right arm reaching towards the front of the mat. Okay, release the bind. Come back up, warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Turn everything towards the left. So coming into that wide leg posture, you got it. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, dive it forward, folding at the hips. You can rock your hips side to side, whatever feels good. Okay, come through the center, hands to your hips, halfway lift, bend at the knees, inhale, stand tall. Arms are gonna reach up. We're gonna take goalpost arms and then come into goddess. So turn the feet out. Inhale, star. We're gonna reach the arms high. Your feet are still turned out. And then take those goalpost arms again. Exhale, bend. Inhale, star. Exhale, bend. Open up the chest. Inhale, star. Exhale, bend. Pause. Inhale, T the arms. And then let's take elbows inside the knees. You can take a little twist if you like it. Otherwise, just hang here for a minute or rock, whatever feels good. Lengthen your spine. Find your breath. Okay, this time you lift your hips high, turn the feet in. Halfway lift, hands can come to the hips. Bend at the knees, stand tall. Okay, keep your feet turned in this time. Arms are going to reach to a T, and then you're going to take your fist packet behind the low back. So you're interlacing the fingers and grabbing that fist. If that's difficult for you, you can always try hooking. I actually like to just hook the thumbs and then wrap my hands around each other, or you can just grab that right wrist. So your version. Inhale, straighten out the arms, lift your chest, heart opener, and then exhale, dive it forward. Pause here for 2 breaths. Inhale, lift halfway, release the arms out in front of you. And now we're going to take a twist. Left hand in front of your face. If you need the block, go ahead and grab one. And then keep that left leg really strong as you twist towards the right. Pause here. You can rest your top arm on the hip or take a half bind. And then maybe you want to take your left hand over to the right shin, going deeper. And then if you want even deeper, release the half bind, and that left arm is going to cross in front of the, sorry, it's your right arm in front of the left arm. I'm not mirroring you right now. And you'll look underneath the right armpit. I'm going to stay in the bind. You turn on your legs and take your center of gravity forward towards the balls of the feet. Release the bind. Inhale, top arm towards the sky. Exhale, bend the knees slightly as you come through the center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend. Let's halfway lift 2 more times. Inhale, use your belly to create length in the spine. Exhale, last one. Take your twist. Right hand in front of your face. Turn on your legs, twist towards the left, that top arm. And what's happening with your right elbow crease? Make sure to turn that arm out to create more space for the front of the chest. And then you can take your half bind or just rest the top arm on your hip or your sacrum. You can take the right arm across to the left. I know I'm not mirroring right now, which I normally do, but you're both doing the right thing, so find your breath. Rest your legs as you move forward slightly. And if you want to add on, you can take the left arm across, still turning and twisting towards the left, looking under the left armpit. Okay, release the top arm, come back to the twist. Exhale through the center, bend both knees slightly. Hands to your hips, lengthen out the spine, halfway lift. 2 more times. Okay, exhale. This time we're gonna pivot everything towards the top of the mat. Step the back foot up slightly. We're gonna come to our, um, revolved pyramid. So inhale, stand tall. Hands to the hips. So yeah, everybody has correct foot position. You're not on your balance beam. Inhale, left arm towards the sky. Exhale, flat back. Hold at the hips. Pause here or add on, take your block if you need it outside the right foot. And then taking a twist here. Power up the back leg even more than you think you need to. And then you can add on if you want to take your right arm towards the sky, go ahead. Left hand can rest on the earth. Sometimes I like to put the block even just right on top of the foot or outside, outer edge of the right foot. Okay, exhale, face your heart towards the earth, both hands down. Let's come to a standing split. Lift the left leg high. And then let's take our Ardha Chandrasana, or half moon, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So take your block, set yourself up. You're starting to externally rotate that right leg. And you can take the top arm towards the sky, woo, or to the hip. Lots of energy through the top leg. So it's going to be left leg lifted behind you. So you're facing the left. Yep. Top arm can rest on the hip. Yeah, and there's that external rotation happening at the right hip. We're going to come to chair pose. Stamp your left foot next to the right. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, sit into it, chair. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, chair. Pause here. You can pulse. You can come up onto the balls of the feet. Or if you want, you can take a twist towards the right. Hooking the elbow or staying a little bit more upright like I'm doing, whatever's great for your body. Heart back towards the center. Inhale, you can hook the thumbs to create a baby back bend. Exhale all the way forward. Plant your hands, step it back, downward dog. If you want to take a vinyasa, please feel free. Okay, we're going to step the left foot forward, warrior two. We'll see if I can remember everything we did on the other side. Okay, standing tall. Create that space across the front of your chest. Flip the front palm up, reverse it. Inhale, back to warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse it again. Pause here, straighten the front leg so it's a reverse triangle. Exhale, sit into it, bend the front knee. Inhale, straight. Exhale, bend, pause. Inhale, warrior two. Palms facing the earth. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Reach the front arm forward till you can't reach it anymore, and then add on your arms. Use the block if you need it. Back leg is turned in slightly. Top arm swings down to lift your torso up. Sit back into your warrior two. Reverse the warrior. Inhale, come back up, and we're moving towards side angle. Front arm reaches all the way forward till you can't go anymore, and then to the earth or elbow to the knee. Top arm reaches towards the sky. You can take your gaze. Take your half bind. Grabbing right arm in front of the left thigh, and then if you want to power up the core, left arm reaches towards the top of the mat. Sitting into it. Press the hips forward. Okay, we're coming all the way back up. Warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Turn both feet towards the right. I'm actually going to turn towards you so you can see me better. And then inhale, arms reach up, star. Exhale, goddess. Turn your feet out. Hands to your heart. Inhale, reach it up. This time, goalpost arms. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Star. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Pause. And then take your elbows into the knees. Find your stretch. If you want to take a Skandasana side lunge, go ahead. Plenty of time for that. Okay, inhale. We're going to lift the hips, turn your feet in. Hands to your hips. Bend the knees slightly. Halfway lift the torso. And then standing tall. Reach the arms up. And then we're going to take the opposite grasp of that fist packet. Or you can grab the left wrist this time. Inhale, open up the chest as you lift your heart. And then exhale, hold at the hips, forward fold. Let your head just drop down. You got it. You want to rock side to side. Really create that lift up away from the head. But then let gravity draw your head to the earth for that traction. Release your hands to the earth. Bend the knees. Halfway lift 3 times. Inhale, you can take your hands to the hips. Exhale. Inhale, turn on the legs, lengthen your spine. Halfway, last one. Sorry, this is the last one. Inhale. Exhale, fold. We're going to skip the twist on this side and go towards our Skandasana. So come towards your goddess, feet turn out, knees bend, and we'll move over towards the back of the mat. And then towards the front of the mat. Take a couple more and then we'll hold it. Let's pause here. You can add on the arm variation. Take your left arm wide. I'm mirroring you this time. Sorry, right arm wide. Left arm towards the sky. Pausing here or take the bind. You got it. Find your breath. What does your body prefer in this moment? Release the hands. Exhale, up and over to the other side. Give yourself that support. Inhale, reach right arm up. Left arm is coming inside the leg, coming wide. And then you can take the half bind or full bind. Find your grace. Release the arms. And then exhale up and over towards the front of the mat. And this time we're going to pivot so that the front leg is forward, setting up for your pyramid. Step the back foot up. Square your hips. Inhale, stand tall. Right arm reaches. Exhale, flat back. Left hip crease reaching towards the back of the mat. Add on your support, the block, hand to the earth, or you can take that twist. Revolved pyramid. They always call it revolved triangle, but to me it's like a pyramid. Find the length in your spine. Exhale, let your heart face the earth. We're going to take our standing split. Inhale, right leg high. And now Ardha Chandrasana, I always say it today. It's like a tongue twister. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Trust the strength of that front leg. Exhale, chair pose. Stamp the right next to the left. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, sit into it. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Sit into it. Pause. And then add on your twist towards the left. You can hook the elbows, hands to the heart. Your version. Find your breath. Take your center of gravity back. Try to keep your knees in alignment with each other. Legs can be together, apart. You can also use the block between the thighs. Okay, unwind from the, okay, let's stay one more breath. Unwind the twist facing forward. You can hook the elbows, baby back bend, stand tall, extended Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, let's just walk the feet out, downward dog. One more, restorative downward dog. So set up your arms, pillar-like quality, elbows magnetized towards each other, creating this stacking to release the back of the neck. Press into each knuckle. And then find that triangle shape between your thumb, your wrist, and the knuckle of your pointer finger. Press more into that triangle. Good. Okay, child's pose. Slowly sit up and swing your legs around. We're going to lay down. Recline your body to the earth. Knees are bent, both feet on the ground. Inhale, right leg towards the sky, basic hamstring stretch. And then externally rotate that right leg. Right knee comes towards your right armpit. If you can, grab outside the right foot like a half happy baby. And then take your, yeah, so the foot is still pretty high towards the sky. Yep. Take your left arm across the body and just hug the thigh in. So you can also think about lizard pose, like you're doing a lizard on the ceiling. Can you plug the shoulders in? And if it's available, start to lengthen the left leg long. If you can't grab the foot, take your right arm and just wrap it around the right thigh. Yep, and let your thigh come towards the outside of the torso. So rather than me coming towards the chest, it's coming out towards the, yep, outside. You got it, perfect. And then if you want to extend the left leg long, go ahead, you don't have to. Feeling a connection between back of the head, base of the spine, so your sacrum. Feeling length through the center of the body there. Okay, if you straightened out that left leg, go ahead and bend it. So plant the left foot on the earth. Inhale, right leg towards the sky, back to your basic hamstring stretch. Now we're gonna take that figure 4. So fold the right knee. Take your right hand against the right knee and coax that knee away from you. So personal assist here. If you want to thread the needle, go ahead. Otherwise, we're just gonna rock forward and back on the sacrum. Whatever you're doing, can you plug the shoulders in and relax your neck? So even if you're using the strength of your arms, activating through the biceps, can you relax the upper traps? Release your hands so that you're in your figure four, but you're not pulling in anymore. And now we're gonna roll all the way onto the left side. Let your right foot plant on the earth. So your legs stay in the same shape. And then adding on the twist, you're gonna open your torso towards the sky and take your left arm across so that the left hand is pressing that right knee away. Letting your gaze fall over to the right if that's available and comfortable. Slowly roll all the way back to the left side, and then take your spine in one piece all the way back to the center of the mat. Unwind the legs, left foot to the sky, right foot plants, and you're in your basic hamstring stretch. Externally rotate your left leg. We're coming towards our half happy baby. So the knee comes towards the armpit, and you're either just hugging that left arm around the left thigh, or if you can grab outside the left foot, go ahead and grab the foot. Foot stays towards the ceiling, and then take your right arm across the body and just hug the thigh towards the side of the torso. You plug in the shoulders. If it's available, start to lengthen out the right leg. One more breath. Okay, inhale, left foot towards the sky. Sorry, if you had straightened the right leg, go ahead, bend it, plant the foot. Inhale towards your basic hamstring stretch, and then figure four. So bend the knee, open it up, left hand, left knee to give that personal assist. And then if you want to thread the needle, go ahead. Otherwise, we're just going to tilt the pelvis forward and back. Okay, release the threading, and we're going to roll all the way onto the right side. Let your left foot plant. If you need a deeper hip stretch, fold your legs closer to the chest. Start to open your torso towards the sky for your twist. Right arm comes towards the left knee to push that knee away. And then turn your body over to gravity. You got it. Adding on the gaze if it's easy. You don't need to overdo it. Rolling all the way back to your right side so that you can take your spine in one piece. Everything comes with you back to the center of the mat. You can feel the side edges of the mat with your hands to center yourself. Unwind, both knees in, and then just rocking side to side. If there's anything else that your body is calling for, please go ahead. We'll let the feet come as wide as the mat, knees touching. Pause here. And then let's just take a couple reclined cat cow before we go into Shavasana. So arching at the low back, you stick your tail out, and then exhale, tuck it under as if you are taking your tail between your legs. Inhale, arching. You can feel that rocking at the back of the skull, starting to activate parasympathetic relaxation response in the body. Take two more. And then we're going to take our Shavasana, but I am going to give an option with the blocks because I see that you both have them. And if you're watching the replay and you don't have blocks, just go ahead and set yourself up with your Shavasana. Otherwise, invitation to take your heart opener, medium setting underneath the heart, tall setting underneath the head. So you want that block to be just right, but higher than the bra strap. And then the top block underneath your head, palms face up. And then just let your body take the shape over the blocks. If it's uncomfortable, feel free to just lay on the earth. Perfect. Releasing the work, releasing the doing. Just like we did at the beginning of class, can you allow that quality of bringing the outside natural atmosphere into your space, into the room, feeling more connected to your surroundings, more nourished, more grounded, more held by the earth. And we'll just take a brief 30 seconds to just melt in. Before we create movement to come off the blocks, can you soften at the palms of the hands and bottoms of the feet? Palms face up in this mudra of receptivity, ready to receive all the gifts and blessings coming your way. Open heart, open inner guidance. Two ways to come off the blocks. You can roll onto your side like a fetal position, take your spine kind of in one piece, or you can bend the knees, grab the side edges of the mat, and then prop yourself back up on like you're pressing into the elbows, coming forward, maybe a little bit of a forward fold here to just let your forehead come towards the earth. And then taking your time to sit upright. If you're on your side, go ahead and use your hands to support yourself back up. Come back to your comfortable seat and you can keep your eyes closed. Calling back to your intention, mantra, motivation, dedication, inspiration, your personal mantra, or we used I am safe. Feeling opposite lines of energy, that oppositional pull, the grounding, helping to create stability for that lift and that rise through the center line, through your chakras, connecting into that greater community, presence of guidance, your ancestors, that communal energy. And then before we close, really allowing the grounded sense, hips on the earth, to just plug down into the earth, into source energy, knowing that creativity is always available. And then that inner compass of desire and what feels good in your body, really at the seat of your being. Hands to the heart. We're going to breathe in and out one time to seal the practice, exhale to prepare. And breathing in and breathing out. Thank you. So great to have you here today, or if you're catching the replay, great to have you for class and looking forward to seeing you again. I might be switching some of the times to more later in the day because I know early morning isn't great for everybody. Make sure to drink your water today, really supporting your physical being.